So most of mine are not. They're the majority of them are albums from this year, but the rest of them are albums that I heard this year that may have been from last year. So the first one we got on here is Kai Infinite. Take what you need.
Okay.
Like, cause Kai, he's local. Simi and I went to his release party for a song Pineapple Rum.
Yeah.
That song was dope, but the rest
for me.
KHI
Space
Infinite. Yeah, that's him right there.
Okay.
And then you see the last album, right? Pineapple Rum, right there.
Alright.
Yeah, it was good. It was very, very good. It was a good vibe. Good.
Yeah.
Energetic vibe.
He talks about like I feel like his mental health and you know what I mean, like from that aspect, it's cool.
Yeah, it's very well done. Very good album.
He another one?
Wait, what?
He dropping another single just recently?
No, a local artist that I know.
Oh, okay.
All right. What's your 20, bro?
My number 20. Since we on the local artist, I might as well keep it going. Nam Phonos. Nam Phonos actually family me to an extent. His sister is my cousin's wife, so I met him through her and some dope music. So definitely check out Nam Phonos. It's my 20 thoroughbred.
Okay.
That's what's up.
You said Nam. I'm talking.
Nam Phonos.
Nam Phonos. Okay.
We'll definitely check it
Yeah,
out.
I'm already looking at the art, the album art or whatever. So.
Yeah.
All right, what's your 19?
Ooh, what is another one? I feel like, you know what? I just found it this year, but it didn't really come out this year, which is what I was about to say with the drones. But that's already been out, so I can't really put it on my list.
You can.
I can.
Yeah,
Alright.
Look, last year I had one up there that was from 2021. It was from 2020. I put it up there, so.
So yeah, and my list is in no order. Like I said, I ain't do all the homework. Like you know what I'm saying. I ain't go all the way in. So, but Drones by Terrence Martin.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he been like just a fave of mine. Just I found him through YouTube. You know, the algorithm started with Robert Glasper. We just ended up with Terrence Martin.
You can Robert Glasper. We'll put a bookmark on Robert
Okay.
Glasper.
So yeah, that's fire. Him and Rose Gold with that song "Think of You." That put me on. But Drones, it's like Kendrick up there, Snoop Dogg up there,
Anderson .Paak on there.
Yeah, I think Robert Glasper might be up there.
He is actually.
Yeah, Robert Glasper's up there. It's like that. It's like that.
You telling me Simi got you into a new style of music?
She did, bro.
I love
She did.
it.
Like my number 19, Oshun, Bittersweet, Volume 1.
Okay.
Love that song East on there.
Yeah.
That's a dope song. And I think that's the one Blessing on Blessings is on. That's on Volume 1.
You said your 19 was what again?
Mine's was Drones, Terrence Howard Drones.
Okay.
Terrence Martin. I keep calling this man Terrence Howard. I've been doing it since I got up. I apologize, Terrence Martin. And Terrence Howard.
Well, Terrence Howard been in my mind because we were in Ohio watching that series. So.
What is it?
What series?
The brothers. No.
Best Man.
Yeah, Best Man series on Peacock.
Yeah, because they coming out with another one.
The way it looked, that series looked like it was making a new series.
Because I know a lot of people were saying like they felt like it was too avant-garde, like it was too. You can't play this. You can't listen to this and just vibe out. But like I was literally just saying in the car before we pulled up, I like that album because I feel like what Kendrick is doing is what an artist does. And I think a lot of times, you know, we grow up looking at people being like, oh, I did it for the people. I dropped this album for my fans. I did this for my fans. And it's like, nah, I made this for myself.
Yeah.
To express myself because I'm an artist and whoever rock with it. And that's what I feel like Kendrick gave us. Like, this is for me. So yeah.
It's phenomenal.
Very artistic.
My number 18 is Drums, Terrence Martin. I found that this year, actually. That was the first album outside of my normal thing that I listened to, and I loved it.
I'm happy you finally get into that Terrence Martin and that style of music. I've been trying to get you on, but you don't listen to me.
Straight like that.
My 18. I just actually heard this on the way to Ohio with Don FM. I've been putting this off for a while, but I was like, dang, this is actually pretty good.
The Weeknd.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know you came up with that.
Yeah. I was like, this is actually really good.
That's not the one. Is that the one? Bright Lights as well. Blinding Lights.
Not Blinding Lights. This Save Your Tears from this year's Mania.
Okay. Weird.
So yeah, that was a really good one.
Yeah. What's your 17?
And we said no oil to be Little Sims. And we said no oil to be Little Sims.
No, thank you.
That's fresh off my mind.
My 17, Dreamville, D-Day. I didn't listen to it a lot, but it was all like from the songs I have saved on my playlist from it.
Stick.
Yeah. They do that. They Stick, yes, one of the songs, and all those songs also stick.
The one up there with JID and 2 Chainz, I was just listening to.
Yeah, what was that? That was a ghetto. I think it was.
No, what's it called? Shoot, I was just listening to it. I was just listening to it.
Pretty sure it's the Ghetto Guys freestyle. I'm pretty sure it's the Ghetto Guys freestyle.
No, Ghetto Guys freestyle. That's Earth Gang, because Earth Gang had the album Ghetto Guys. I'm about to find it because I don't like when things just sit there and I'm like, what am I talking about?
What was it?
Hold on, I'm about to find it. They're from Simpson. JID, 2 Chainz, and Nudie.
Yeah, I got.
That was the other one that.
That's on there too. That's on there for me. That was pretty good.
I don't listen to a lot of Nudie, but Nudie on the hooks is pretty decent.
Nudie?
Yeah, Young Nudie.
I don't even know who that is. See? Don't even know.
He's not really my style of music, but when somebody have on the hook, I'm like, okay, he can do this.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I got another song that's not on this list, but Heroes and Villains, not gonna make my top 20, but there's a few songs up there I are definitely I'm not gonna sit and chill.
Okay.
Yeah. We at 17?
Yes.
Melt My Eyes, See Your Future by Denzel Curry. Denzel Curry, I think, is one of the more underrated artists in hip hop. A guy that probably should get a lot more credit for what he does. He's part of that 2016 freshman class that got a lot of mixed reactions because the performance during that session wasn't great. But when you look at the success of that class,
who else was in the class?
Pat, Uzi, Kodak, Yachty. Like, I know you're making that face. And I'm not looking at you, but I know you're making that face. But the success of that might be one of the most successful WSL freshman classes. And he's like there, but he doesn't get the credit I think he deserves because he's one of the better artists.
You heard that song?
He's a lyricist.
Yeah.
I had to really dig around. And that one song I sent to you, Dynasties in Dystopia. Banger.
Ultimate is still one of my favorite, like, I'm in the gym, it's time to get it in songs.
And then I knew he was a lyric. I kind of won me over when I heard he did a Rage Against the Machine cover of Bulls on Parade. Like, him in the studio, he's like just
he's dope.
And on it. Very well. Very good stuff. All right, number 16.
Oh, you know what? Nas's album. Yeah.
I have not listened to that enough. I'm gonna have to actually sit down and listen to it because I haven't really got to it.
One of my favorite things about it is I'm just here for the whole everything that he is doing right now, just because I like to see the growth as an artist. Like, I'm really interested in that, especially because with my own, I changed my name as an artist this year. So I'm really just looking more like why we do what we do and what's the real motivation, you know what I mean? And I feel like he's definitely on the aspect of, I'm doing this for me. And whoever rock with it, gonna rock with it versus, all right, an album that's not on my list that I know that if other women is probably like, why Beyonce's not on my list? You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like that album, it's gonna be good music because she know how to make good music. You know what I mean? It's like, I expect you to make good music at this point. You know how to do that. That's what you do.
Yeah.
But it felt like kind of commercial. Like, this is what everybody doing right now. Let me put this out and be a part of this.
That one and the first one Drake dropped this year. The dance album that he made, it was like,
yeah. Like, who you doing this
real
for?
commercial.
Yeah.
Real commercial.
Yeah. And so I like when I can feel that, no, you doing this for you. You know what I mean? Like, and that's really how I feel about Nas. And just to see the growth of, like, being real about where you've grown and, like, to hear that in the music is dope.
Yeah, mine is 16 Kiss the Ring by Rome Streets, part of Griselda.
Yeah, that was really dope too.
Yeah.
Not on mine, but that was dope.
A lot of great stuff on there.
Now, when I told you, like, I was struggling to get 15 and 20, like, I would have struggled to get 25. There was some dope music, and I really noticed that just past few days. Because a lot of these I listened to, and I was like, okay, that was dope. And never came back to it. I was like, man, that's even doper than I thought. But my 16 is No Thank You, Little Sims.
Alright.
So, Isaac put me on to Little Sims before this album dropped, and I was like, okay.
Venom, because I showed you
Venom.
Yeah.
And once I saw it, I was like, okay.
You already knew Lil Sims before.
Yeah. I heard the song Venom, I was like, we're in here. Wherever else you dropped. And then it felt like after Venom, after that song or the album, I didn't hear much from her. Then it was like, when that came out, it was like a surprise. Like, I popped up on Tidal one day, let's see what's dropping it. That dropped. I was like, yeah, we're in here.
Yeah.
We're in here. Brilliant.
All right, so we at 15?
Yes.
I ain't gonna drop it past me right now. I don't know. Come back.
Yeah, you're at 15.
Good.
My 15 is Volume 2 from Oshun.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I took time, played it in my car, put my headphones in when I got home, listened to all of it. Love it. Very, very talented women. Love it. And lyricists. You know me, I gotta.
Yeah.
The lyricism has to be a thing. And it was the lyricism plus the beats were fire.
That part.
Like,
when you get that, that's like the perfect
mix. Like,
the beats was fine.
They were like
perfect.
Like, I didn't hear like a beat. Like, there was never a time where I listened to it. I was like, all right, well, yeah, the lyricism there, but the beat is no, it was like the beats was good and the lyricism was good.
And I feel like they was playing around a little bit more, like coming out of it versus listening to the first Bittersweet and listening to this one, like, oh my God, it's kind of got like almost like a house vibe to it, but it's still like, it's still conscious and it's still hitting.
I know the exact song you're talking about, that did have that vibe in there.
Yeah.
It was like they threw everything in there and
it
was perfection.
Yeah.
What you got for 15?
15, SOS by SZA.
I have not listened to that album yet.
It was really good. I'm not the biggest fan of SZA when it comes like to live performances, but her music has always been like, I can rock with this.
I don't think have I seen SZA before live? I don't think I've seen, like, even, I'm talking about, like, even on TV, like.
I've seen it on TV, it was like, yeah.
It won't? Dang, for real?
It didn't hit for me.
Dang.
And I am a big fan of live performances.
Yeah, I
am too.
Seeing
Ari perform live, Kayla Janae performing live, artists like that, like, it just does something to when I see that, so.
Yeah, there was a dude at the thing we were just at, literally just talking about the album. This is the
album?
Yeah.
Oh, he was talking about that?
Yeah.
Oh.
The security guard at the place.
I didn't hear him.
Yeah, but like, since the album dropped, people have been not losing their minds, but like, it's
number one, I think, on the billboards for like the second consecutive week. They basically saying that hasn't happened since Beyonce dropped Beyonce, that album that she surprised everybody with.
It's something when you make people wait. SZA hadn't dropped anything in about 5 years.
Yeah.
Same thing with Kendrick. Kendrick dropped his, and
he dropped Damn in 17.
And then it took him so long to drop this one.
Yeah.
And so that wait, J. Cole does it. J. Cole will wait and wait and wait. And like, okay, it's time to drop the album.
Yeah,
like that's when you do that, I think it definitely builds the anticipation even more.
That's a Rihanna one.
Yeah.
right now. I feel like.
I mean, you know,
If she drops an album, just know that Scissor record is going to be broken.
Yeah.
Without question. I know people that are clamoring for her.
They've been fiending for that. Yeah, they've been. She can't even post a picture. Everybody, she can't do nothing. Everybody want to know when album.
Like one of my
she
friends.
Pregnant. Drop an album. Can we?
My friend, I marched with him in Norfolk State, and he is like a big Rihanna fan, and it's like anytime that she's post something, I know because he's gonna quote tweet it and say, "Is it time for the album yet?" I'm like, bro, let her alone. Let her live.
Let me see. My 14 is Tana Talk 4, Benny the Butcher. The reason, now, if we were doing a songs list, Johnny B's Caddy is number one. If we were doing Johnny B's Caddy, the song with Butcher and Cole.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That song is number one. Because I think all three of us can agree. Cole ate that verse.
Yeah.
Cole on his own songs is already a problem. Feature J. Cole is something different.
Because he goes into a different band. Like,
Feature J. Cole, I can go, like, some of the best J. Cole verses are his features. Like, Out of Sight, Out of Mind is one of my favorite Cole verses.
Tried with Boss.
Tried. Like, when he's on somebody else's song, he's going in.
Yeah.
And I'm a huge J. Cole fan.
He ate that.
Yeah.
Ate it. If we were, like I said, if we were doing songs of the year, that would be song number one. We're doing albums. That's why it's 15. No shade, but.
Can I use your bathroom?
Yeah.
Where is it at?
When it's two doors, it's gonna be the door closest to the kitchen.
Thank you.
No problem. We are at 14. D-Day Dreamville. For the same reasons we just talked about, no need to keep going about it.
Yeah.
D-Day, dope album. 13.
Nigo. I love Nigo.
Spell that?
I know Nigo. Nigo.
Nigo. What's the style?
He's the producer. It's kind of like he's pretty
so
much
it's like Kenny Beats.
Yeah, or like The Alchemist.
So he okay.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like what Metro did.
Yeah. Or he's on the beat, but everybody else is on it.
ASAP. Cool. Okay.
Which one did I get you at?
You had me at Clips.
Clips?
Yeah. You had me at Clips.
Yeah. Wait, what song is that?
Punch Bowl.
Yes. Punch Bowl full of cookies with all my friends. I want it back.
He got a lot. Pop? Okay. Yeah, this is
I think that was the only song. That was the only song and then Heavy, because you know how I feel about those two people. Those are the only two songs.
I probably skipped the Uzi as well, but I'll give it a try. But you had me at Clips.
Yeah.
All right.
We were at 13.
13. Gemini Rights by Steve Lacy.
I heard Steve Lacy been getting some love recently.
Steve, you probably have been on TikTok a lot, but you seen a dude that was dancing. I wish I knew you wanted me.
I think so.
That's Steve Lacy. Somebody just changed up the beat on it, but when I heard that, I was like, Steve Lacy is like. These one of the artists that one of the kids would tell me about. I was like, okay, y'all actually make me want to trust your musical opinions with artists like Steve Lacy compared to artists like YoungBoy and Dirk and whatnot. But when they said about Steve Lacy, I was like, okay, I got a little bit of faith that y'all got some type of musical taste.
Yeah, Steve Lacy is, he's dope.
That's his 13. So, yeah.
12.
Oh, that's your 12?
No, that was my 13. That was 12.
All right. My number 12 is Swedish House Mafia, Paradise Again. It's basically an album of house music, but it's all fire. My favorite song on there is called Frankenstein with A$AP Rocky. I think I sent it to you maybe twice.
I've heard that one.
Yeah,
I know exactly what he's talking about.
It's that thing.
Yeah, that was
when
dope.
it kicks in, when the beat, when the drop comes, and it doesn't let up. But it was fire. They put in work in that.
That was dope. My next one is with 12. Ghetto Gods, Earth Gang.
That was a good album.
I didn't know they put out an album this year.
Big Earth Game fan. My biggest reservation about Earth Game is also my reservation about JID. They went to Hampton.
I'm done. JID went to Hampton?
He played football in Hampton.
I did not know that. Is he not from here though?
No, they're all from Atlanta. They're all from the similar area.
From here.
They all went to Hampton. Olu and Dot, they knew each other going to school. Mm-hmm. And so they met with JID at Hampton. That's cool. And that's how they started, like the whole Spillage Village thing started at Hampton. Yeah. With them three. And then kind of after JID got kicked out of school and everything, they came back. And then the rest of the people came through with Spillage Village.
See, I don't know why I thought he was about to say something like out of pocket. Not out of pocket, but something weird. Like
I'm the toxic friend, I'm not that
like
toxic.
Like you say, we're bringing up his reservation about JID and everything. I'm thinking, I'm thinking you're about to say something.
But I've
like
said this so many times.
I know, but it's like
even with Trick.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
Like all my favorite, like people on favorites, like I like. It's like, why'd you have to go to Hampton?
You can either let that
Should have went to
go.
the green and gold, baby.
You need to let that stuff
Behold
go.
the green and gold.
With the Pirates.
Pirates. I'm done.
I'm sitting in my coworker because I pick with her every day because she went to Hampton, and then my principal went to Hampton too. So it's just hilarious. Hampton and Virginia State, I'm always going back and forth with them. But yeah, that's my 12.
My 12 is that was my 12. 11. So Alter Bridge, Pawns and Kings.
I gotta get another spin.
Yeah, it's one of 2 rock albums on here because the next rock album was on here after that. I loved that album because I was looking forward to it since they dropped Walk the Sky, and because they have probably my favorite rock song going right now on The Other Side.
The Other Side, man.
That song is great. You
just know, I won't make it in jail.
What?
What?
Did you not see?
No, I know. It just hit. I just said,
bail me out, mommy. I won't make it in jail.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll tell you about it later. I'll tell you about it later.
When I saw that is probably the quote of like the rest of the year.
So basically, what happened, right? There's this wrestler named Dominic Mysterio and this wrestler named Rhea Ripley. They're supposed to be going out. They're not really going out. But at Thanksgiving, right? For Thanksgiving, his dad, Dominic's dad, Rey Mysterio, one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, right? But he's injured. So for Thanksgiving, they pulled up to the house, sort of like, you know how when a dude brings back that girl you know he's not supposed to be with, and shows him off to the family. Yeah. He pulls up to the house, and they beat him up in his own house.
Wow, because he brought the girl back.
Yeah.
This time.
And then this time, he goes back. They got Christmas hats on to celebrate Christmas and do more stuff. But Ray calls the cops. And the cops pull up. And his mom, like his legit mom, comes out there and smacks Rhea in the face. And so then...
Mama with this shit too. Yeah. The wrestling has reached a whole nother level since I used to watch it. Because I know who Rey Mysterio is.
It was probably one of the funniest videos that came out over the weekend.
Okay.
It was hilarious. And Dominic ended up getting arrested. And because he's like, look, so young as I'm saying, I won't make it in jail.
Call Priest of Finn.
Call Priest of Finn.
Bail me out, mommy. I won't make it in jail.
It was great.
No, it was the one he was like, my mom smacked mommy or something like that. I was like, what?
That was so wild.
Mom smacked mommy.
My mom smacked mommy.
My mom smacked mommy.
Yeah, and like the Latin version.
Okay.
It was really weird.
It was really weird. My number 12, no, my number 11 now, right? Number 11, Santa Talk 4, Ben and the Butcher.
I had to be there.
Johnny P's Caddy, once again, definitely one of the songs of the year.
Easily. Sad part is it not trying to put this bad out there, but how much you want to bet it's gonna win the awards?
It won't. We already know
stuff
that.
up here probably not going to win.
Right.
Exactly.
Like,
our music isn't like a lot of the stuff that we have up here. I don't really think I have anything.
No mainstream.
Maybe my number 1 could have a chance, but I doubt it. But outside of that, nothing up here. Okay, my number 4 maybe. But outside of that, everybody else is real. Like a lot of the stuff I listen to is not really commercial. Like the Dirks and all of them. Right with them.
Yeah. Ari Lennox is another album that I love this year. I just like Ari. First of all, I love Ari's voice. I got a bias anyway. Um, but I like how she has fun. Like she not afraid to be too good to be vulnerable. Like with her music, to admit like I like this boy, and then he straight did not answer the phone for me. Like she'll think about it. You know what I'm saying? And not just coming from this aspect of like I'm a bad whatever, and everything just goes my way. You know what I'm saying? So I like that aspect of it. It has been interesting to see her transition though. You know, like she came out all natural. She was like thicker, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, whatever. Which I get. Everybody lose weight, you get more money, you get personal trainers. I get it.
Yeah.
But it's also been more interesting to see like, you know, just her like revealing more of her body and having more like the straight hair now. You know what I'm saying? And like I'm just interested. I'm just watching and seeing how that growth is gonna go for her. But so far the music is still dope. It's still hitting. It's still giving me Ari. And I liked it. I appreciated that she came out with that album.
She's laughing at me, I can tell you right now.
She watching you?
No, she texted and I just sent her a response back.
Oh.
So either she's laughing at me or laughing at whatever she's watching.
I'm here for it.
My number 10 is Muse, Will of the People. I've been waiting for the Muse to drop an album since they dropped an album called no, not Drums, that was before that. They dropped Simulation Theory in 2018, so I've been waiting on this one. And we finally got it, and it was great. Hey, hello.
Hi.
Hey.
How you doing?
Why are you laughing at me?
Laughing at you, so I try to get my attention. Hello.
Hey.
Y'all
Yeah.
already on the thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
I love it.
Well, that's my number 10. I love it.
My
I love
number
it.
10, Digital Roses Don't Die, Big Crit.
He made an album this year?
Yeah. And
Oh,
it was
wow.
a total different style from what I've been used to. I've been to Crit's concerts. May was actually my second concert with Crit. Actually met him in person at on campus once. Didn't realize it was him until he left. But
Oh, no. That's the
dope
worst feeling.
album.
That's us.
It was very mellow, real chill vibe, real chill. So definitely shout out to Crit.
Ooh. Was it kind of like you remember when Jay Electronica and JT when they dropped that album?
Written Testament.
And how everybody was like, where's the bass and where the beats at? Do you feel like that?
That was probably what a lot of people were thinking about when they heard it, because it wasn't like, you know how Chris albums usually, he's talking about that bass, the 88s and things like that. It really wasn't a lot of that.
Okay.
Wait.
Now I'm
People-
prepared.
People really had an issue with there was no bass in it?
Wait, you talking about the...
Because they had the same issue.
Big Crit
This is
or-
something.
No, talking about Jay and Electronica.
I mean, even I did. I ain't gonna lie, and I'm very like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's a very valid criticism, because
No, I know, but I'm
Cole
saying-
had the
no,
same
but-
criticisms with For Your Eyes Only.
But I'm saying,
Yeah, that wasn't
because
like that.
as a fan of that, of a Written Testimony, because I love that album, it's like, I don't understand. If anything, the lack of bass made some of those beats better. Like in Shiny Suit Theory, you don't need no bass in that.
But see, I don't even feel like them beats compared to Shiny Suit Theory. Like Shiny Suit Theory, that's what we was looking for when the album dropped, and then the album dropped, and it was like, yeah, what happened? It was just like I don't know. It was nothing to hit you where sometimes like you know how you hear a song and you can feel in your heart when the beat about to drop. It was almost like a lot of false starts, and it's like, what is happening here? So I don't know. It was a little different. Even on my end.
That's fair.
And I love both of them.
That's fair. So 9. My 9. Czarface, Zarmageddon. Czarface is Inspector Deck from formerly of Wu-Tang Clan, and 2 other dudes whose names escaped me at the time, and I feel bad. But no, Czarface has been Czarface has been dropping like really, really good stuff. Like he dropped something last year when right after Doom passed, MF Doom passed, and right.
Right now, my sister.
Yeah, Zarmageddon was really good. It has probably one of my favorite songs of the year. It's not even a song. It's a song. It's more like a beats, but it's like boogie death mix, where it's like he brings in sleigh bells in there, and the way the Slate though. He may answer me. I'll show it to you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll show it to you later. But the way he made it fit was like perfect. But yeah.
All right, my number 9, Marigold by Alex Isley and Jack Don. Yes, that Isley.
Oh, I love Alex Isley.
You know what I'm talking about now, like she's that Isley.
Yeah.
Like when I found out about her, I was like, okay, so I know you got to be good.
I didn't even know
I
she
heard her. I was
really
like, oh my gosh, she is that good.
Her voice is beautiful.
I love it.
It's real. Like she don't try to do too much. It's just natural. It's perfect.
Yes.
Like very angelic. Yeah, I rock with it.
Where were we at?
8.
All right, number 8. Number 8. It was sad to see this be the end of it. But West Side Gun, Hitler Wears Hermes 10, or just 10 for people who want to complain.
So that's his last of the series?
That is the last of the series. He said he wanted to do 10. He got the 10. That's it. Although I thought it was kind of...
He kind of
cheated. He kind of cheated because he had like a side A. Because when he dropped 8, he had a side A and B. But kind of side B is 9. But to be fair... Side B was like good enough to be like its own thing.
He should have like a picture of Ty Dillinger up there. Just
No, but it was good. No, but the thing I love about it was it featured all-star hitters on there.
Mm-hmm.
Like it featured like Run the Jewels. It featured like I said, Armani Caesar, Conway, all that. But what love this album is the intro. I think I showed you. You know the intro with brother A.A. Rashid. That intro is probably the best opener to an album I've ever heard. And it's not a song, it's a spoken word, and I loved it. I constantly just go back to listen to the intro because it was so, like,
yeah, I'm gonna have to hear
heavy.
This. You already know.
I got it.
I'm biased as shit.
Yeah, it was very good. But then it was like, the intro set the tone for the rest of it, and then it just took off, and I was like, it was all good. Very, very well done. It was sad to see the series is over, but now I'm looking forward to what else he drops next.
He did 10.
Absolutely.
He did 10 of them. 10 of them.
My number 8 is Almost Dry, Pusha T.
The album. Okay. Do you like other Pusha T albums?
Yeah, I'm a big Pusha T guy.
Okay, true.
Yeah.
Brambleton was like, you could almost imagine what he was talking about. Yeah. Being somebody who's been around Norfolk. So it was like, okay, I can picture that. And I guess when I hear about songs about this area, it kind of helps. Like when John made the song "Monticello Ave."
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I can see that.
Yeah. That's always a good vibe.
My number 7 is actually Pusha T. It's Almost Dry.
There you go.
So was that a different album, or is that
no?
Same one.
So it was weird because he dropped Diet Coke, which is like a 5-song like EP almost, and then dropped It's Almost Dry. So, but Diet Coke was featured on.
Yeah, it was Diet Coke was on the album too.
Who would be called Diet Coke? Like yo.
And it's like he's still rapping about like the same stuff he's been rapping about, but he's still making it. It's still like I can still rock with it.
I love you, Push. You do it. You know what I'm saying?
Like how many other rappers you know can still rap about the same thing for all our lives?
Like,
and
you're not doing this no more. Like
it's like. It still rocks.
He's still out here convincing people. It's like, you know what? If you tried really hard, you could pull this off.
You could be a drug dealer.
Like, but you ain't really about this life no more. Come on.
You can do it.
You can do it. I believe it. Just listen to this
thing. You can do it too. Like.
Oh my gosh.
What's your second, bro?
A Few Good Things by Saba. Saba, I wasn't really on to Saba until I saw him in person. Saw him at the JID concert, and I was like, okay, let me really start listening to this dude. Cause like I heard him when he was on Chance's album.
Yeah,
Angels. Yeah, and I was like, okay. And then I started listening to his stuff. I was like, okay, he's dope.
Yeah.
And A Few Good Things was another really good album. Real mellow for the most part. He had a few songs with the knocks, but outside of that, it was real chill. When I'm in the car, I usually like the more chill stuff. Sometimes you'll catch me with something with the bass knocking, but
I was talking to somebody who said Griselda's the type of music you listen to at night.
what activities you getting into listening to Brazil at night?
No, somebody made me laugh when they said that. I said, what's like, oh, some other
At
stuff.
night for what?
No, just saying, because of how dark,
What type of minutes are you?
You about to rob people? Like,
but I flipped on. I said, like, listen to it at night. Like, are you kidding? I listen to that. So I'm driving in the morning.
Like that's okay.
Same.
To wake up and like on the way to the gym type stuff. Then all right, cool. But at night,
I'm trying to wind
I'm
down.
playing Alex Isley.
Yeah. You got you are always on the grind. If this is what you listen
or
to.
or I'll let you know what my other late night album is once you get to your 6.
All right, my number 6, Action Bronson, El Coco Drio Turbo.
I forgot that album
Yes.
dropped this year.
Album was dope.
Action Bronson is fire.
It was so
He
dope.
is dope.
It was so
Shout out
dope.
to him for dropping a lot of weight too.
Yeah,
He
he looks
He's
great.
dropped
I haven't
a
seen him. Like literally when you just
Nice.
said that, I was like, I haven't even heard that
He
name
looks
like in a
great
minute.
now.
I'm gonna do this 2023. I'm gonna listen to albums again because I stopped. I just stopped. Yeah, I listen to what I listen to and put
I
myself
listen
in
to
this
albums
bubble.
and then like
What can I
Isaac,
go?
I'll take the ones I want.
Put him in the list,
Yeah.
and then this 2023, I already started, but I'm definitely opening up myself more to more music.
Can I make a suggestion? Because I know it's y'all podcast. And shit,
Yeah.
But I like this. I like this episode.
Yeah.
What if it'd be like a semi, right? Like you do it from like now to spring, like 2023, the beginning to like spring, and then do another one from like
So like a quarterly thing.
yeah.
Okay,
like,
I can rock with that. So we'll start doing quarterly.
So you want to do every
So-
3 months or 4 months?
What's a quarter 3?
So 3 months.
cool.
So January to March to
Or we can do thirds.
Yeah.
that works. I like it.
Let's play it by ear. So come around March,
Yeah.
we'll see if we have enough. If not, we'll push it to thirds.
Then we'll do
Yeah.
10, and we can do 10s that way.
Yeah,
We
that-
got to do 15s
yeah.
or 20s. You can do 10s.
that's actually a good idea. So we'll definitely do
Really?
that.
Oh, right.
brilliant.
I rocks with it.
I dig it. I can dig it.
My number 6, Black Radio 3, Robert Glasper.
That was hot. And
Dog.
That was hot.
I
It
didn't
was
even
hot.
know I was listening to the album for a long time until you actually put the album together. I was like, oh, I know this song. Oh, I know this song. Oh, I know. Okay, you know the whole album, girl. Like,
Yo, Robert Glasper put together a absolute masterpiece, bro.
He always does.
And if I knew about this album a lot earlier, I probably would have had it higher.
Do you like the have you listened to the other Black radios?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
But I'm going to.
You're gonna rock with those. I like one of my favorite things on YouTube is to watch the Robert Glasper performances. Like, oh my gosh. Like, ain't nothing else I need to do. I just let it play.
Oh.
Him, Kamasi Washington, like they go in. That's it.
I think the first time I heard about Robert Glasper, he was on Crit's album. I want to say it was it Forever Money Long Time? I think it was. I was like, okay.
I easily think that they're not on my list, but considering how much I've heard from them in like the last 3 days, FKJ.
Oh yeah.
You just heard about FKJ?
No, well,
FKJ dropped the album this year. He's
Oh,
on my
what?
list. Period. Yeah.
Oh no.
I believe he did.
I saved it. Hang on.
If not, I know he dropped some singles, which makes I think he dropped the album. If he
I
did,
heard
he's about to.
FKJ through
Vincent. He just dropped Vincent.
Masego.
2020, 2022?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
So yeah, Vincent. Okay, so yes, I'm on that.
He dropped it in June.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's in my
FKJ.
library.
10 years ago, FKJ is one of my favorite songs, period. But off of this album, Way Out is probably one of my favorite songs on that album. And that video is lit. It's just about this is a way out. Like he makes meditative stuff. You can just meditate to FKJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, and vibe and just do everything. Yeah.
I heard about him through Masego, so
Yeah. Ta-da.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me why we were listening to that, and like we'll listen to something else, and that song will always find its way
It just
back into rotation.
continues.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I'll be at work, and I don't care what I'm listening to on YouTube. Somewhere in the suggested videos, ta-dow. I was like,
because right now I listen to gospel music. Gospel music on ta-dow next. Like,
like how are we gonna listen to that? Over here listen to Maverick City. Next song, FKJ.
Messiah. Like, I don't know who hooked the algorithm up, but y'all did that. Y'all street team is on it. Like, y'all marketing team is doing that.
Oh my god.
And the thing is, it's one of those songs that's so good you don't want to overplay it.
Yeah, and it's kind of hard too. Like you don't even realize that you at the point of like, I think I might gotta stop listening to this song.
Yeah, and the thing is, you don't want to stop listening to that song. It's still good. It's still good.
I just started bopping my head. Ain't even no music.
Yeah. Like you hear it so many times. You already got the count, the 4 counts, the beat. When's that saxophone supposed to kick in? All of it.
Oh yeah, the extended version is even like
the video is
the
It's
video.
an extended version.
It's the video where
Oh,
you
the
see
video
him.
is the extended.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, I love that.
Did you do your 5?
My number 5 is Kendrick Lamar, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers.
Okay.
I listened to this song, to this album. You know where City Park is?
Thanks for tuning in.
Which one? Portsmouth?
The one behind the rec center. Was it Rec Center?
Yeah.
I sat there on a picnic table back where all the big fields are. Put this album on. It was like paradise. It was like paradise. It was amazing. So many good songs in there. Don't care what anybody says. Did not like We Cry Together. Did not like that
song. Is absolutely toxic.
I like that song.
I did not like that song.
I'm like,
But I'm
when
gonna
I
tell
heard
you
it, I
why I
was
like the song. That's the thing. So I like this song because of artistic. Like when I listen to it, I feel like it can be a real good mirror for people to listen to. Because my relationships ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? At this point, I'm good. Like I'm having healthier relationships, okay? But I think a lot of people do be having those relationships where they talk to each other like that. And so to be able to hear it, like, to the extent that he's going, it kind of make you look back and be like, yeah, some of y'all sound like this. Like, you can listen to that and be like, damn, we sound like this. So when you think it's toxic, you can think back to an argument. And maybe my hope is that people can see themselves and see the toxicity, not to like it and to want to do it, but to be like, damn, we be doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I rock with it.
Yeah, for me, Crown. That song Crown had to teach me.
Which one is that?
I Can't Please Everybody.
Yes.
I had to I was listening to that song. I almost cried in my car listening to that part because that got to the end where it just kept. I can't please everybody.
Yeah.
I can't please everybody, and then I was at that point in my life. I was like, that's all I keep trying to do is to just get this approval I don't need, you know. And it was like that helped. It helped. Kendrick, it moved me.
And that's what music is supposed to do. Period.
It moved me.
My number 5, Candy Drip, Lucky Day. Almost a perfect album.
You would.
Lucky Day, and I was mad because I wanted to go to that concert.
I did.
I think I had something going on.
You came to the Nova.
Right. No, I didn't have anything going on. My boy was about to hook me up with his tickets, but because he had backstage tickets.
What happened?
He went because at first he doesn't live here, and so he was like, I'm trying to sell my tickets. So I DM'd and was like, all right, what's going on? He was like, I'll let you know. The day come, he backstage like, come on, bro.
You didn't even say nothing else? You just gonna take the picture?
I'm over mad because he said he was thinking about it. He wasn't like 100% sure.
Yeah.
So I couldn't be too mad, but I was low key salty.
You gonna be salty?
I was like, man.
Because not with the backstage, and you ain't even let me know. You just gonna take the picture. I'm scrolling on the ground, and here you go with Lucky Day. Right, yeah. Lucky Day is fire.
Yes.
I haven't even listened to the album. I don't even know how I haven't listened to the album.
When I tell you, I still listen to Painted. Like, Painted still is like the entire album. No skips in rotation. Like,
It's one of
I
those.
was like that. That one.
Ooh.
Silk Sonic, Forever in Rotation.
Silk Sonic,
Anderson
yes.
Paak's Malibu.
Yes.
Full album, full rotation, no skips. If I play the album, I'm not
What was it?
stopping.
Silk Sonic didn't come
Oxnard.
out this year, did it?
No, Silk Sonic came out last year.
It was Oxnard, Malibu, and which one do I like? I think it's Oxnard. I think I like Oxnard.
Malibu was most recent one.
Which one had tints?
That was Oxnard.
Okay, yeah, that's the one I like.
But Malibu, is it? No. Which one is the one? Which one's my favorite one? I think it's Malibu. Hold on, let me see.
I'm wondering if him and Knowledge gonna put out a whole album or if this is just a song.
Because they put out the single Where I Go. I'm like, okay, so we about to get another No Worries album?
Because I'm here for it.
And that was October. I was like, bruh, stop playing with me. I need a No Worries album.
Yeah.
Take
But
it
yeah,
personal.
Malibu is like my personal. Well, between Malibu and Yes Lord,
Yes,
No
Lord.
Worries.
Yeah.
Those two albums, if I'm playing them, no skips.
I'm not listening to Anderson Paak for like 2 days. I don't need nothing else.
No skips whatsoever. Like, it's not so many rap albums I can say that about. But that one, Shea Butter Baby.
We
no
were just
skips.
listening to that in the house.
What? Which one
Shea
was
Butter
it?
Baby.
We wasn't
That was
listening to
yeah, it was playing.
But yeah, we at 4 now.
All right, number 4, G.I.D. The Forever Story. Cody Blue 31,
Swing,
Dance
swing.
Now, Dance Now, and Radar. Radar, sonar, razor beat, jet plane,
That's another. That's what he said. He had a
Razor.
song for just about every situation in that album. Everything was there.
No, but Cody Blue 31 is easily my favorite song from that. Swing on, swing on, swing on, swing on,
Yeah, I do that.
swing on, swing on. I love how it started. When
J.I.D. such a storyteller, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like the fact that he took a song with such a hype beat and made a sad song out of it was like, wait, what are you doing
I
right
like
now?
doing stuff like that. Like,
Like,
you know what? Let me get y'all.
What song was it? 151.
151 round, yeah.
I was like, that's a sad song, but it's like you wouldn't know if you just listened to the beat.
Mm-hmm.
And you start listening to the song, it's like, dang, that's sad.
And you have to listen. That's the whole thing. Lyrics, man. Lyrics.
He's like, of this new group, I think he's one of the most lyrical, one of the best storytellers of this new generation of rappers.
Yes.
Absolutely.
But I'll get to him more in a little bit. My number 4, age, sex, location, Ari Lennox.
Ah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Okay, what you like about it?
Just her voice, the production of it. I think this was probably her better. This might have been a better production than Shea Butter Baby.
Yeah.
I think Shea Butter Baby was still better content wise, but the production here was loved it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I was saying with her content. It's like, I do feel like it's a little, it's still Ari, but I can see the more of like the mainstream.
And I think that's the thing with her. And I think all of them is in Dreamville. J. Cole kind of had it. Born Center was more of that commercial feel to it compared to his other albums. The sophomore album, he was a few songs with that definitely were radio hits. Same thing with J.I.D. He's had some where he's had to go a little more commercial, but he still kept that element about him.
Yeah.
And that's why I can respect it with the Dreamville artist.
Yeah.
Even though I still feel like there's a lot of them that still need to get more love, like Kaz, still wait for him to get that breakout moment.
Like bass, is it bass or bass? Boss. Okay.
He definitely needs that breakout moment because he is amazing. So,
I like Luke.
we still feel Luke.
I like Luke.
Luke is one of the ones that's
I
like.
don't even know who that is. I ain't gonna lie to you.
He's from Charlotte.
Yeah.
Charlotte based. He's probably the most. I think he's the newest one of the group.
Was
Okay.
the baby on Dreamville?
The Baby was not on Dreamville. He was just on that one song that still is a dope song.
Dope
Under the
song.
Sun?
Fire
Under the
song.
Sun.
Yeah,
Under the Sun.
Yeah. That song's fire.
Like
He ate
when
that
Luke
verse.
said, "Pistol clips get the squeeze, wish a nigga would," like Liam Neeson was like, "Dog."
That's the part I laughed at too. When I heard that, I was like, Liam Neeson.
I was like,
I
you
like
would
that
not have to
song.
go because I heard the first time I heard it. They did the little concert after the All-Star game. they did the little thing after the All-Star game. I heard it and I'm like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
3.
Speaking of which, he had an album out this year too.
Who?
Luke. Goldmouth.
Then.
Yes, he did.
Goldmouth.
The song on there with Luke, the one I got from there was Luke, was him, Saba, and JID.
Mm-hmm.
Sidebar, I got a question. Did Busta Rhymes drop an album this year?
Yes.
It will probably be on my list if I listen to it. I'm gonna go listen to it, and it's on my list.
It's short. It's 5 songs. What is it called?
The Fuse is Lit EP.
Yeah, 5 songs.
In November.
It's got the one song I got from there was the song with him and Big Daddy Kane and Conway.
Slap.
Big Daddy Kane. Okay.
Got that man from wherever he came from.
He be on Instagram. Big Daddy Kane stay on my Instagram feed.
I would have never guessed.
Yeah, he posting cool stuff too. I like following him.
Yeah, he had him out there like all in the fresh suits and all that. He had the fedora on.
Oh Lord.
The fur coat.
Let's go, baby.
Look dope.
What my daddy say? My daddy old school play. You clean, baby. Say you cleaned in the Board of Health, baby. That's how you gotta do it.
Cleaned in the Board.
Cleaned in the Board of Health, baby. It's old school players.
All right, so we at 3.
Yeah,
Yes.
3.
Love for Rent. Smino.
Oh, I like Smino.
That's good.
This one was really, really good.
What's it called?
Love for Rent.
Love for Rent. Ooh. Yeah, it's already about to talk about something dope.
Yeah. My number 3 is Nas, King's Disease 3.
Right.
Like I said, I'm gonna have to listen. I'm gonna have to get that some more spins.
No skips except for one, and I think it was Mayday 30 or something like that. It had a number in it.
I'm gonna say this. He got me listen. He got one of the few songs I listened to Dirk on. So
Yeah, it was.
Because Dirk can talk about some dope stuff. Like I've heard
Yeah.
Dirk do it. Like he can do it.
he can.
He can do it. It's just
Yeah, but
my
Nas
number-
and Hit Boy have been.
Yes.
that's the best collaboration.
3 for 3.
Yes.
That's what my boy said. 3 for 3 for Nas with Hit Boy.
I don't even want him to
It
stop.
was 30. 30 is the one song that did not make it.
My number 2, Starfruit by Moonchild.
They made my album this year?
Yes.
Why you two? Yeah, why y'all keep showing me the same Moonchild songs? Like, because I didn't even know they had
Now,
a
when
whole
I
new
tell you,
album.
I listened. This was when I told you I listened to his album like constantly at the beginning of the year,
Yeah.
like all the time. This is and like I was playing it, then it stopped, and then it came back and it was like 2 days ago. Now listen was like, oh my gosh, I forgot how amazing this album was.
Yeah. I love Moonchild.
Moonchild is amazing.
Yeah.
Number 2. Here's the thing. Let me tell you something about 2 and 3. Nas King's Disease 3 was going to be number 2.
I already know what your number 1 is.
Until hang on. Not King's Disease 3 was going to be my number 2 until this dropped. When Lil Sims dropped No Thank You. When she is my Lil Sims No Thank You number
Lil
2.
Sims, you just went above Nas on the list, girl. You doing something.
Seriously, if she did not drop that, Nas King's Disease would have been 3. And no skips. Everything was perfect. That girl can go. That girl can hang with the best of them.
She dope.
Like she's dope.
She's still young, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And got a lot to say.
Yes.
Yes. Like,
I looked at her
Like,
older project.
Those
Lit.
British rappers.
You
Like
can go.
Dave
like,
is dope too. I don't know if you heard of Dave.
I heard of Dave.
Just
yeah.
Dave?
Yeah, just Dave.
Okay.
I've been telling people about Skepta. Like Skepta ain't good.
I have heard of Skepta.
Skepta's
But
amazing.
I never listened to his music like that.
Also, I'm saying this now.
I'm not gonna say her name, but she's 28. Oh, she's right around our age.
Who?
She is.
Okay, so she goes by Simbi.
Yeah, Simbi.
She is your age.
No, I'm older than her
By
by a year. Well, less than a year. A little less than a half.
By like 6 months, give or take. Maybe 4.
She's fine.
Yes.
She's fine.
I'm so happy she exists. As a female, a fellow peer, female hip hop rapper, MC, artist, I'm glad she exists. Straight up.
My number one.
I just wish Rhapsody dropped something this year.
Right.
That album, I'm still good with it. Like, it's still good. She can chill for a little bit. I'm still letting it soak in. It's fire.
It is
fire.
Number one, Forever Story.
Yeah.
Who?
Forever Story,
Yeah,
Jaddy.
Forever Story.
And I tell you, I knew after about a good 3 weeks, like non-stop listening to this, I was like,
Oh yeah,
this
that's the
is
number
not
one.
here. It's not. It's
I
not.
mean, to be fair, that's kind of your bias to show him there. Because, I mean,
I hate the fact that he went to Hampton.
in a sense, like I say that in the sense that you put me on a JID, you sent me everything you have from JID to me. So I was like, clearly, it's like, well, clearly you're a stan. Which is cool.
I'm not a stan.
Oh,
I hate
shit.
the term stan. I am not the stan. When I think of stan, you know what I think of stan? I think of stan, okay?
Eminem.
Right.
Don't disrespect me like that. I feel.
I am, I am a words matter type person. So when I see a word, I'm going to use it as a literal form. So when I see stan, I'm thinking of that song.
Yeah.
So when people see, so I'm a stan of them. Like, please don't say that about yourself.
Yeah. Why would you want to be a
That
stan?
is just because at that point, if something happens and somebody criticizes them, which I'm making a video about this situation with the internet wrestling community, which we dropped later on tonight. You criticize people, and then people get so offended by it, and then they're ready to attack you. Like, you're like kind of veering off from music here. Like, you heard it, like the Dak situation yesterday.
Yeah, Dak Prescott.
Dax Harwood.
He
came out and said that Jim Cornette can say whatever he wants to about wrestlers because he's done it, and he's somebody that he listens to, even though there's times that he says things that offends him.
Yes.
And then he said, look, he knows that Jim says out of pocket stuff. You saw me in you probably saw me in OB talking about the situation he said about Rick Ross from last week.
Yeah.
So it was when he said that Rick Ross looked like he'd been in a police lineup.
That's okay. Okay.
Which he's been on both sides of them.
The police himself.
He was a corrections officer, and yes, has been to jail, but still out of pocket.
Yeah. That's.
And Cornette don't know who Rick Ross is from Adam, which is wild to even think of the fact that Rick Ross has been out there, even outside of the music realm with the Wingstop stuff. And so when he said that, I was like, you had to say that.
Really?
And he's an old man. They're stuck in their ways, whatever. So that bothered me. But at the same time, I say there is insight that he has. And I'm like, okay, if I would have continued down that road of trying to be a pro wrestler, I would. If he's told me something that
could help you,
me, I would listen because he's been there.
So eat the meat, leave the bones. That's what they call it.
Look, I marched in Norfolk State University Park Legion. Anybody that's marched in Norfolk State and has been around Paul Adams knows.
Bro, he was my professor, bro. Like, bro.
So you know Adams.
Bro. He was like, just do the band. Don't come over here. Like, how is it working? Like, yeah.
And so Adams can talk and talk and talk, and there's a lot of fluff in his talk.
Honey.
But in that fluff, if you can find it, there's a gem.
There's some gems.
There was a lot of gems that PIA gave you. I did 2 years under that man.
See, you had him in that capacity, and I feel like when he was my professor, I think he had just started being a band director, I think, or something to that capacity. Like, what was this, like 2000, like maybe like between like the 2008, 12, 15, like all up in that time I was in school. I don't remember which year I took his class. Because I wasn't a music major, I was a psychology major. But I would take my free elective to go do music stuff. So imagine this man who already talks teaching you music appreciation. Baby.
I'm pretty sure he probably held y'all a few minutes after class with his
Won't
stories.
even matter. It won't even.
This man could talk for hours. I fell asleep on him talking and woke up, he's still talking.
I had favoritism because I reminded him of his granddaughter. So I was cool. But like,
I mean, I've gotten fussed at by him, but
he was
like being chewed out by him is like, it's not like your typical.
It just take a long time.
I'm yelling at you. It's son, I need you to understand. I'm not mad at you. I'm just disappointed.
Okay.
It's
gonna be a long time.
Right.
We're gonna be here for a minute. Okay.
But shout out to the legendary, the GOAT, Paul I. Adams.
Much love. Thank you, Mr. Adams.
How we talk about Dr. Umar sometimes.
Yes.
It's exactly not sort of like it's exactly like it.
Because Umar can get out of pocket.
Yes.
I've made videos
Out of pocket.
talking. I just made a video talking about the whole situation where he was on the Breakfast Club. I was
Umar
like,
Johnson.
there's things he says. I was like, okay, I can definitely rock with that. And then he'll go out of pocket saying like he has some conspiracy theory about the whoever killed Kobe Bryant or whatever. I'm like, dude, you're almost there.
You're almost
there.
You're almost there.
Cause like
I feel like he calmed down a lot though.
He's calmed down a lot from
Maturity,
talking
you
about
can
somebody's
see
going to sleep for good.
For good.
Because his whole take on Deion Sanders, I was like, I don't agree with this.
I didn't agree with that one.
He said he was going in on him. Oh yeah, I saw a little bit of that.
I didn't agree with that because then the fruits of Deion Sanders is still showing up in HBCU football. Eddie George at Tennessee State, Ed Reed now at Bethune-Cookman. Still waiting on the MEAC to do something. Hi MEAC. I know it's only like 6 of y'all, but still.
Only 6.
It was Norfolk State, Savannah. I haven't heard from Savannah State, South Carolina State, Delaware State, Morgan State.
ANC?
No, they're Big South.
Oh.
Hampton is Big South. Cookman and Fam left. So it's like 5 or 6. It's like 5 or 6 teams in MEAC now. That football wise, we got like one more in basketball with like Eastern Shore, but.
My number one is this no skips. This is so good. Black Thought, Danger Mouse, cheat codes. I mean, it's Black Thought. I mean, I don't know what y'all want me to say. What can be said? It's Black Thought.
I mean, Black Thought has been out there. People, if you a real hip hop head, you know Black Thought.
Right. It's.
But I don't know Danger Mouse. I'm not gonna lie.
Danger Mouse is a producer. Is producer, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. What?
And when did that drop? What point of the year?
That dropped October.
Oh, okay. Okay, it's fresh.
Yeah. Nope. I'm maybe wrong. October,
You know, Danger
August.
Mouse looks exactly like what I think he would look like.
There you go. He do though. He's literally like.
He looks exactly what you would think a Danger Mouse would look like.
But yeah, they put in work in the album. Then they featured Joey Badass.
He dropped the album this year too.
Yeah, 2000. Yeah, featured
I was
Joey
supposed
Badass.
to go to his concert.
Oh yeah, he came here too. This
He
year
had
was
the
nice.
North over the summer.
The North had a lot of people this year.
I'm definitely want some more. Like, I want to go to more concerts, but please, if I'm going to your concert, have a live band.
What are people doing? They not out here.
It depends on who you go to. Like, I know when I wanted to go to the Smino JID's concert, but
Yeah.
I'm actually going to go down to Charlotte for something else. I know Smino always has live bands.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're going to NXT.
Yeah, I'm going to NXT.
Ah.
So Smino, like, he actually has a few concerts, a few of his sets on YouTube. And that is something that I constantly go back and listen to. His Pitchfork one, this came after what's the album? Black Swan.
Okay.
So he performed that one, and it was dope. He did another one for The Wire. Amazing. So I hope whatever happens, somebody gets a recording of this next tour and puts it on YouTube because I need it.
Okay.
So that was my list.
That's my list.
That's my kind of list.
It was
dope.
a solid year for music. If I did say
yeah,
something,
really
stuff.
dope.
Yeah, I was really glad that we got the stuff we're gonna get. Now we gotta look forward to RTJ5. That's all. I'm looking
Is that
for.
dropping this year?
I hope so.
Let me see.
Actually, here, look up, see
Album's
what's supposed to be
dropping in
coming.
2023. Because
And who
now
is this?
Who
Who y'all talking about?
RTJ5, Run the Jewels 5.
Oh, okay.
They made dropped 4 in 2020. So I'm hoping that Run the Jewels will drop the 5th in their collection.
who are all these people? Lady Tron. I'm getting off of this. I don't know these folk.
One of them said the CIA. It's like, so the CIA has a band now?
There's so many artists out here, which I love.
Absolutely.
I love because there's no shortage of good music for real.
I never.
Top 23 most anticipated. You already know this is about to be
Right.
absolutely mainstream.
Who is it?
Cardi, Nicki.
That's the most anticipated for who they think gonna
Yeah,
win
they-
2023.
No, just
The
albums that are dropping.
23 top most anticipated. Doja, Travis Scott, Chief Keef.
Ew.
He back?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a gym song in there for me. Chance the Rapper.
No.
Oh, I like that.
I'm looking forward to that.
I like
Oh,
that.
yeah, I need a good. I
that
need
one too.
Gorillas. Cracker Island.
Gorillas.
Hey. Bodie James. Okay.
That Lil Sims got a song with Gorilla. She got a song named Gorilla, but I think she has a song with Gorillas too. Though.
Yeah.
French Montana. Is he really like okay?
He's still out here.
Right. IDK. I want to check out IDK.
Yeah.
Especially if he's working with K Tronada. So if he
Ooh, K Tronada.
Chez Noir and Big Ghost.
Who are those?
But guess what I'm about to do?
I like the name.
Right.
Chez Noir.
Guess what I'm about to do?
Find it. Google it.
Usually, one of the fun things about our friendship is that he'll bring up an artist, and I turn it to that Snoop Dogg meme from the Breakfast Club, where he's like, "Who?"
Yeah.
No, I gotta find mine because I did one, and I can't find it anymore. Because I'm using my own memes now. She dropped something this year too.
Let me see.
The Last Remix.
That's a dope cover.
Well, oh, Benny's up here.
Benny.
The Butcher.
Ooh. What was her name?
Chez Noir.
What's the name
She
of the
on
song?
some
with
other
Benny on
joint.
it?
Yeah.
Who else on there?
The album cover fly. Chez Noir.
Wash
Y'all about to
the
put me
dishes.
on?
Yeah, let's get the spin.
Yep.
Okay.
Griselda's doing a full out one.
That's
WWCD.
a sequel to the one before. That's the one that got Dr. Birds on it. Remember that song?
Okay.
Remember the song he did
yeah.
for Daniel Garcia?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the song.
Don Toliver, Macklemore.
Macklemore, there you go. That's your man.
No, because I
J-Lo,
I can't.
J-Lo.
Odyssey,
Hey, no disrespect.
Marcus Strickland.
That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
that's jazz, okay.
Who was that? Marcus Strickland?
Yeah.
Okay. Jazz.
We're not talking about him.
Who was we not talking about? I didn't see
Kentrail.
it. Oh, okay. I don't even know that.
Young boy.
Young boy. Oh, yeah, young boy.
Oh, okay. He called by his name.
I do that to people I don't care for. Like, whenever we have to talk about that guy named Robert, I just call him by his Robert Sylvester.
Hey, yo.
Kalela?
Oh, I like her.
Okay.
Yeah, she fire. She makes she do like a thing like K Tronada type of vibe.
Oh! Say no more.
Yeah, she fire.
What is who's over?
As soon as you say K Tronada, I was like, okay, I can rock with
You
that.
said Chez Noir.
She sing. It's like a vibe, like
Oh,
a house, almost like a house vibe
So
too.
that album's actually dropping February 10th.
Okay.
She already has a few singles up here
Ooh,
already.
she got a
Yeah.
Hey, yo,
has-
Shay.
Oh, you know what? Raven Lene dropped the album this year.
I did see that.
That was fire. That's on my list. Period.
Chez Noir got a song with Black Thought. And y'all know who Apollo Brown is?
Heard of.
I know
but
Apollo
never listened
Crews.
to it. Hey,
Oh, she did a song. Oh, snap! She did do that song with Solange.
what song?
Scales. Kalela.
From what album?
What's this? Crazy.
A City to Tape?
See the tape. Yeah.
I need to go back and listen to that. What the hell? I know that album.
Oh, she doing. Dang, she must be like that. She got a song with Armani C.
The Roots are dropping an album this year.
Oh.
Evidently have a song featuring Erykah Badu and Tierra Whack.
Ooh.
My boy Danny Brown.
Danny Brown?
Danny Brown's dropping an album this year.
I
I found about Danny Brown in my senior year in high school.
God.
Yeah,
Wow.
me too. I feel like I definitely heard about Danny Brown.
Radio Song was the first song I heard from him.
Was the house? I think the house I remember. I mean, the name I remember. The song is Fields.
Yeah, I remember that
That's
one.
that.
Yasmin Lacey.
Oh, that is. But okay, girl.
Looks like she's from the UK. Yep, that's what they got.
And that's what Complex magazine.
Yeah, BT.
BT. Oh, okay. BT. You can't trust y'all.
Right. We don't trust Viacom around here. But
so
yeah,
one of the
just seeing that we might do it quarterly, because some of the stuff that I'm seeing already getting ready to drop in the first 3 months. It's looking real interesting. And I already got some more songs to check out now. I might start doing album reviews on my Tell the Truth paid channel. So
Absolutely, that's dope.
I think I'm gonna start doing that. Something to give me more content when I'm not doing anything.
Yeah.
But that's all I got. Anything for y'all?
That's all I got.
You know what that's it. You know what that means. With that being said, we can get up out of here. Peace, love, pop stars. Always remember to drink your water. We can get up out of here. Peace.
Peace.
Now that I see it in person, I don't want you to do that anymore.
Hey,
I ain't gonna hold you. I've been keeping 100 with you, my brother.
hey, not now that I see it in person. Thank y'all for rocking out.
Now that I saw that in person, I'm like, yeah, don't do that no more.
Make sure you guys
I do it in my
follow that podcast. Tell them what the podcast is. You guys.
Unbounded Podcast on YouTube. Also Unbounded 2019 on all of your social media platforms. We're on Twitter as well as TikTok and on Twitter and Instagram.
Follow him on Twitter at
The Truth Ant.
Follow me on Twitter at The Outlier Isaac. That's ISAAC.
Cool. And follow me at simi.sun_. And that's pretty much that on everything. Instagram, YouTube. I ain't doing too much on Twitter right now. Facebook, Ashanti, Simi Sun Bragg. Thanks for rocking out. Much love.